If you're living a great life now, hey, congratulations. I'm proud of you. You're doing a great job. Hey ROUGIES, hey ROUGIES, hey ROUGIES, hey ROUGIES. I'm Zeboria and you know me as RUSUR. I'm an award-winning artist on projects like Cyberpunk 2077 and Beyblade Burst, and I made history as the first black band in K-pop. Today I'm sharing with you exactly what it took to go from making covers in my bedroom to acting in an international K-pop drama. This is a 4-part series I like to call Road to K-pop. Welcome to part 4, where we take a deep dive into how to leave a legacy. If you made it until here, thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you and I appreciate your time. This is the most important part for me because I believe we all have a story to share. And I believe that we all have the capacity to leave a legacy that's worth listening to. I want to go through the entirety of my career, my journey so far, to share with you every step of the way as to how we've been building this legacy, where this legacy is going, and why we create this legacy. At the end of the day, I am selfish and I just want to be remembered. But the only way that you can be remembered for a long time to come is if you give back to the community. This is me giving back. With all the information and all the hard work that I've put in, I want to create a lane for you so that it's easier for you to get to where you want to be. I want to create the mindset. That's all you really need, is a mindset, and be stubborn and believe that you can make anything that you want happen. As I look through my legacy, it only exists because I put it out there. Everything that stays in my brain stays with me. But when I create something and I share it with somebody, that's when it becomes a legacy. That's when people can know who I am based on what I do. And so the first point about leaving a legacy is being brave enough to share what you have, share your stories, share your life. And that comes down to the simple fact of understanding that you matter. I went on this journey and found this answer out myself as I was walking to school. You see, in grade 11, I walked an hour and 15 to school one way and an hour and 15 back. That gave me a lot of time to just think. And really, if I think about it, for an entire year, I was meditating for about 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, 15 hours a week, I was meditating. And I was walking 40 kilometers a week, I'm pretty sure. I was hitting marathons. Listen, healthy brain, healthy life. But really, it set me up for a proper mindset. I started this whole process of leaving a legacy by first decluttering my brain, taking out all the garbage, all the things saying that I can't, all the things that are limiting me. And then I had space. I had space to explore, what do I want my life to look like? You see, when you're in a position where there's so much going on in your head, you can't create the space to explore. So the first step into sharing your legacy is by getting rid of the other voices in your head. The voices of people saying you can't, your own voice saying, oh, I don't know how that's possible. And understanding that you were always destined for greatness, whatever it is. Even if you're picking up garbage on the side of the street. I've seen many videos that have inspired people to become garbage men, garbage people. Anything that you do, if you do it with passion, that's what inspires. For me, I'm passionate about helping others. I'm passionate about inspiring people to do great things. If I'm a part of your journey, that's what matters to me. And so this is why we're creating this 4-part series. I want to show you how much is possible. Listen, I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. In fact, I grew up pretty low, on the low income level with my family, all right? Pretty low down there. I won't go into details, but I still the whole time believed that I was meant for so much more. And that's what kept me going. And that's what led me to make the decisions and make the moves and be bold enough to keep moving forward. But how did we get here? This is the legacy moment. And here is why creating something to share with others your story is important. Because now I have not only released ROUGIE archives, as you guys can see on this channel, you can see it in the shorts, but I have also released a whole channel called Zeboria Archives, where I released, with the help of my team, of course, thank you, Chrissy, I appreciate you. We released every single video that I've made online up until the RUSUR project. I have been able to take everything and put it into a story to show you exactly how I got to where I am. All the performances, all the ideas, the documentaries, everything is there to show you that you can make this happen as well. For the longest time, I was using my phone. I had friends that had cameras, and I said, hey, can we do something? Let's work together. Let's be creative. And so we worked together to create this legacy. And in turn, I'm in debt to them, and then I want to help them with their legacy. I kind of want to start at this point now with talking about my artist names. My name is Zeboria. You know me as ROUGIE. But before ROUGIE, I was known as Johnny Graves. And Johnny Graves still exists. Johnny Graves is essentially behind the camera, production, mixing, all this kind of stuff. But before I was ROUGIE, my artist name, my performance name was Johnny Graves. The name, what it means, Johnny is essentially no name. I really wanted to say, you're nobody until you're nowhere. And what that means is, I can't be defined until I'm gone. Until I'm dead, you can't define me. What I leave the world is what defines me. So every single day, I'm going to work hard to try and share exactly what I want to leave this world with. And so as I created the RUSUR project, this is another step of the legacy. I don't think you guys know this because I didn't really make it available unless you read some of my interviews. But the name ROUGIE is actually a different way of saying, I think, therefore I am. You notice how the S has two little dots here and on the top and the bottom? Well, those are actually question marks. You can pull the S apart and you'll have two question marks. Because what I'm asking is, are you? You are. You are. I am. And if I exist, well, we might as well make a party out of it. Every single step of the way, I want to make this the biggest, most fruitful, most colorful legacy that's ever known to man. And listen, if I fall short, that's okay. I'm gonna still work towards it. Because at the end of the day, you stop moving forward when you stop believing in yourself, when you stop thinking that it's worth your time. But I want to tell you, absolutely everything that has happened in my life, going pro, becoming a K-pop artist, going pro in as an actor within a year, all of this happened so quick. Why? Because I used what I had to get the next thing. And I took those things, used that to get the next thing. And then as they start to compile together, it becomes easier and easier to show people, I'm worth your time. I really want you guys to think about how you can show what you're about, who you are. Share with people your story. Because all the things that you've been through that created the person that you are today, that's going to help somebody else realize, oh, I'm not alone. Oh, I'm not alone wanting to change the world. I've wanted to change the world my whole life. To be honest, it feels like I'm actually starting to do that. Making history as the first black man in K-pop, it's not a small thing. A lot of people, there's a lot of black fans in K-pop, but not just that. K-pop is founded on hip-hop music. I deserve to be here. And I'm the first one to show, hey, you can do that. And you know what? I didn't even know this at the time until after I brought Jade on, but she herself said, hey, you inspired me to try and make this happen myself. I didn't know I could see people who looked like me in K-pop. We are able to do anything. And if you could do anything, what would it be? Let me know in the comments. Start now. Because you can make anything happen. I wonder if any of you have asked yourself, what does stay ROUGIE mean? Well, a little bit ago, as I was making those TikTok lives, you can see little clips of it on the RUSUR archives, I was trying to figure out a way, a mantra, something that you could repeat that could help the people around you. And so I had stay curious, stay creative, stay searching for yourself. I love you, you matter, and don't ever forget it. That seemed a little long, and so all of that together is being ROUGIE. Being creative is being ROUGIE. Being curious is being ROUGIE. Living your life the way that you want to see it is being ROUGIE. I want to see your cheeks get rouge, get red, to the sight of the new life that you could live. If you're living a great life now, hey, congratulations, I'm proud of you. You're doing a great job. But for those of you who are looking for a direction, looking for someone to tell you, yes, you can, well, here is your calling. Yes, you can, because I did. There was so much adversity the whole way through. So much that, maybe I'll share in a book one day. But we're just getting started, and there will always be adversity. But the thing that lets you blow past it is knowing I belong here. I deserve to be here. I deserve to be treated the way that I want to be treated. In doing all of these things, you set your character. You let people know, hey, I'm not somebody to mess with. I belong here. And then you can lay out what your legacy looks like. This is who I am. This is what I've been through. And I want to share this with you so that you know that you're not alone. So I can share this with you so that you know that you can. This is what this entire page is about. I want to show you how much you can make. Go to the bottom of this page. Go to the bottom of this YouTube page. Look at the first video and look at where we're at now. That was 3 years. 3 years, okay? Only 3 years, and look at what we've done. To be honest though, it was about 10 years of doing music and working and getting all these accolades. 10 years. But I never stopped. And now we're in a position where I can feel like, yeah, you know what? I showed people exactly how I made it happen. And this 4-part series is really that last piece. I'm sharing with you every single detail, what happens in my brain, how I make these things happen, how I write songs, how I make covers. Listen, if you followed what I told you in this 4-part series, you watched my covers, you could do the exact same thing. You could take that template and put it into whatever you do, and you can make as many waves as I did. We're just getting started, and I will always say that. ROUGIES Club is officially our secondary channel. This is where you'll hear commentary, that you'll hear insight about K-pop, but not with this face, with RUSUR Jr., our mascot. And I'm so excited to take this journey because it's been so long that I've been wanting to share my ideas, but I want to do it in a creative way. And this secondary channel is just the beginning because I'm writing a book. I'm writing a book, and it's a story about RUSUR Jr. and his adventures. So as the videos might become a little slower here on this page, I'm looking for you. I'm passing this on to you. Do you know any talented coverists? Do you know any talented singers that enjoy K-pop? Let me know. Hit me up in the DMs on Instagram, in the comments. Let me know, because I want to keep this channel alive, showcasing the talent around. And also, maybe I'll jump on here and there, but I'm an actor now. I might not have too much time to be making covers anymore. I loved the part of my life making covers, I do. Now that I'm a K-pop artist, now that I'm a professional actor, I want to start making projects that are bigger. So I pass this on to you. I'm passing the baton. I've shown you how to make covers. I've shown you how to write songs. If you feel like you still are wanting a little bit more guidance, hey, listen, I have a coaching course, and we can do a one-on-one coaching if that's what you're interested in. But I just want you to know, before you think about doing that, all of the information to do it yourself is here in this 4-part series, and this is why I made this. If you're wanting to go on such a journey and you're looking for some guidance, you're looking for some mentorship, that's when I would love to coach you. If you're interested, I will give you the links down below and you can check it out for yourself. I hope that this 4-part series has shown you how much is really possible when you believe in yourself. For so long, I felt like I've had to believe in myself by myself. But now I have a community with me. Now I've got you guys. I just want you to know that you're not alone. I wasn't alone because you've been seeing me. That's real. That's real. You were never alone. I see you. Please share your story. You matter. I want to hear your story. And when you share it with the right people, they'll know that they're not alone. And that's how we can make a true community. They say it's lonely at the top, but it's only lonely at the top if you bring yourself. You don't have to fight alone. You don't have to feel grief alone, because you always have somebody. Even your relationship with yourself, you have someone. And I believe that you can do it because I showed myself that I can do it. You are capable of amazing things. And this is how to leave a legacy. Thank you for listening to this 4-part series. Today we took a deep dive into how to leave a legacy. Hopefully I left an imprint on you and my legacy continues. It will for me. This has been Road to K-pop. Stay curious, stay creative, stay ROUGIE.